causing you to do.
Previously unknown. Blood complex.
I keep a valve clear through my neck. Shit.
That's which plague. I don't understand. I have always loved you. You're never going to stop them now, Jax. You're not lonely wanting the truth to come out and tell me everything you know about Nicta Batan. You think Nicta created this way?
I'm so sick of your prattling peacemaker bullshit.
My mother loved me.
She died for me. Stop it. We have to find Nicta.
You just sit down, the leader of this party. Hello, Sarah. You're looking surprisingly well. This is still my army. Don't forget that. Mr. Vice President, was it necessary for you to come all the way out here?
General, wasn't my call.
Madam President, General Bellwether didn't tell me that you'd be attending the interrogation.
I know. Where's Nicta Batan?
You haven't aged a day.
I could say the same about you. At least witches don't have to die to keep me looking young.
It is our hope, Madam President, that rendition will yield the names and locations of spree leaders and their cells. And then the threat of the spree will be behind us, and we can focus our efforts where they should be. Camarilla.
Oh.
Was it something I thought? I'm more than happy to tell you what you'd like to know, using my mouth. But I'm going to need Tally Craven asking the questions from here on out.
Then we don't have any time to waste.
Tally.
Yes, sir.
Guess the rest of the segment gets back later today, huh?
You think anyone else tried to kill each other would be great?
Shit.
You three tried to kill each other.
Kinda, yeah.
Because I want a present from Nicta. All that matters now is that you three, pains in my ass, brought in the founder of the damn spree.
Yeah.
Anacostia, whatever you and Salem were up to, brought her and my mom back to me. And I'm back here with all of you because of it. So thank you. Anacostia Quirmy. To Willa Collar. I hate to interrupt. I need to borrow Craven for a bit. The prisoner is asking for you. We're coming too. She was very clear. She will speak to Tally, and only Tally. feel right.
Sister.
Where have you been?
Making the world a safer place for our people.
You killed someone.
I know tradition forbids crossing certain lines.
Justify and rationalize all you want. But violence is not our way.
Sometimes it's the only way.
You liked it. Didn't you?
They had girls in cages. Kalita. Girls no older than you. They think we're animals that can be slaughtered. They take our voices and use them against us.
All the more reason to stay quiet.
In silence, we won't survive.
Then we won't. And peace will die with us.
Your dad's really good, Tiffany.
Yeah, he's an old pro. Have you met Fred yet?
I did. I like her.
He's finding a new home for Tiffany.
Does your dad know?
About us?
Is there us to know about?
Kind of stepped into that one, huh?
I mean, does he know who I used to be?
I think he knows not to ask too many questions. You don't know it otherwise.
I am. I think I've even made a new friend.
She's briefed and ready.
You don't have to do this, kid. If you don't feel comfortable.
No, I think it's important that we hear what she has to say. You can hardly blame me for stealing that face.
Look at those dimples. I could winter in one and summer in the other.
We know a gathering of Spree leadership was attacked by the Camarilla earlier this year in Brussels. How many other Spree cells are still in operation? Wipe out one, wipe out 100. You can't stop an idea. Names of cell leaders, then. Failing back locations. There's a tenacity there that Alder hasn't marched out of you yet. We could use that on our side. You're wasting her here, Sarah. Fighting for civilians who would just as soon watch her burn as pin a medal on her chest. They might have a higher opinion of us if you'd stop murdering them. How many witches died in military engagements in the last year, globally? Have to check. When you do, run those numbers against our civilian body count. You expect us to believe you kill one civilian for every witch that dies in combat? Do the math.
Not God. But give it true, can I?
You told them that you would answer questions from me, so answer them. That isn't why I asked for you. I wanted someone questioning me who was interested in the truth. This is getting us nowhere. Craven Smith, you talked about numbers, how many civilians died in the very first spree attack. Easy. One for every one of Esterbrook's rebels in Liberia. The rebels killed themselves. That's because General Sarah Alder forced them to. Using my work without so much as telling against innocent people. Is that why she tried to erase the fact that you ever existed? That, and of course, because I then used that same work to start the spree.
Oh shit.
General, let's have a chat about the future. General Bellwether, accompany us, please. "300 years. Done a lot of good, haven't you?
America deserves nothing less.
Too true. We should talk about the lines you've crossed in order to make that good happen.
War is not a pretty thing.
Neither is politics. My many transgressions, however, have never included the deployment of untested basic cadets against the spree.
Lives were saved.
And what about being one step removed from the creation of the spree? How many lives were saved then, General?
Everything I have done and continue to do is in the best interest
Of yourself. Just last week, you were attacked, and you neglected to inform the chain of command.
A regrettable lapse in judgment on my part.
No more regrettable than when you took it upon yourself to puppet me. That is what you call it, yes? Puppeting. And pushing is what you did when you made me agree to open the testing centers.
The distinction is accurate. How do you propose we move forward?
based upon the strained relation between the civilian and witch communities, it is best that no one outside of this room be aware of your connection to the creation of the spree. And having delivered a major victory with the capture of Nectar Baton, you will step down with distinction.
I honestly don't know what else I was expecting to see when you said it's a mushroom. Can I touch it?
She'll let you know if you can.
Cadet Weather, this is a confidential project.
You sent word for me, and I figured Abigail deserves to see where the witch bomb comes from.
Need I remind the two of you that I'm in charge here? But even my authority only extends so far.
Being taken off active duty?
Apparently, your unique talents are needed elsewhere.
So you're going to be a show pony on a PR tour of the States trying to convince people that testing centers are a good thing. What you can do is you find your voice.
I guess they think I'm most useful as a recruiting tool.
It's just hard to picture you as the poster girl with inscription.
Yeah, they met you?
I don't know. Have you had any follow-up from questioning Nick? No, not yet, but the truth is out.
Hey, something's up.
What's going on?
Alder's stepping down.
Did they announce why?
Does it matter?
Yes. People need to know why.
You three brought in the 10. Alder's going out on a high note. That's not the whole story.
Hey, Red. New shampoo?
Alder's stepping down. After my execution.
How ceremonial of her. What did you think was going to happen? Truth comes out. Alder learns a valuable lesson about ethics. Everything's all better with a pretty little bow. What, and you don't care that nobody's going to know the truth? One way or another, this was always going to end with my death.
Don't let this end you, Tally.
I know how much it hurts to believe in someone and find out that person isn't who you thought they were. But live the life. Find something to love. This is not your story. I need to do something. This whole messed up system needs to change. We have to stop fighting each other and start fighting the real enemy before it's too late. Good luck with that. My death will inspire a new spree. And that Chrome's not calling the shots anymore. I call that a win, Kelly.
I'll need to address the base. The statement will be provided by the White House. After Nick's execution, power will officially transfer to me. What will become of the biddies? The program is being retired, along with you. Did you have any idea what you were doing when you swept Nick down to the rug? Not at first. I underestimated the situation, and soon enough it became advantageous for the world to have a common enemy, so we didn't destroy each other. And the Spree were easy to hate. Do you think you would have done a better job? How many heads of intelligence do you think I've appointed? Must be at least a dozen. 28. How many conflicts do you think I fought on the ground? 50. 81 wars. Each more brutal than the last. You can't even imagine what I've seen. The Bay of Bengal, running red with British blood as far as the eye can see. The whole of the Anatolian plateau, swarming with just woken dead so thick you could not see the ground. A glacier cutting through downtown Vienna in the height of summer. 130,000 died in an afternoon. All the horror, all the glory, gone for good. You're ambitious, Petra, and foolish. I'm human. Somewhere along the way, I think you forgot you are too. I'll go back.
Hey, we're not supposed to be in here. Not yet, anyway, but we'll get there. Privates? No, we shouldn't have done this.
At ease?
Callie, this is my unit. We're very excited to start basic together.
The day you find your unit, and your unit finds you, is a good one.
I'll catch up with you guys. There's an execution today. That's insane, right? First one in like 200 years.
It's quite something.
Are you going?
Don't really have much of a choice.
I wanted to congratulate you.
This is a momentous day, not only for our family, but also for the country. Now, get to class. That's an order. There's more than a few things I need to get settled before the transition to night.
I'm not going to class.
And where, pray tell, will you be going?
To the front lines of the fight with the Camarilla.
I understand. And appreciate your enthusiasm. But there isn't even a front to speak of yet. You're wrong.
I was there, yeah. I've been there every day since the wedding. Something Adele and I didn't say in the debrief.
What is this?
What they took from Charlotte at the wedding. It belongs with her, back in the grove.
Oh, you have done our family proud. But I can't just jump my daughter over the rest of War College. How would that look?
It would look like you were acknowledging that the rest of War College hasn't taken out a Camarilla facility. With all due respect, we can't wait any longer for the fight to come to us. General.
Tell me what you need to get started. Soldier.
We need to talk about the publicity tour. After class, Cadet.
All right, I'll wait. Sweetheart.
Mother, how are you here?
Are you still dead? Yes. A part of me lives on.
Part.
The strongest part of me. My love for you. I'm sorry I had to leave you. But it was the only way. What else was I supposed to do?
Stay. You were supposed to stay.
One of us wasn't walking out of that room. And we needed you to live.
What we?
We need you to see how everything began.
What began?
This, my daughter, is the day we were born. militia pushed back the British to the sea. When she returned, she found this. The Camarilla took everything from her. Again and again. They took her sister, her first cousin, and yet she kept fighting so that none would ever have to endure the grief she has.
What does this have to do with the mystery?
This. Her song of grief. It's how we came to be. She built Fort Salem on this very spot, so that no matter how long she lived, she would never forget about us.
I see those dead witches. That's why you're here talking to me. This is where we go when we die.
We live on through the Mother, and our power lives on through you, so that our ancient enemy can finally be defeated, and the Great War can be won.
Dad, I can still smell the burn. Can you smell it? Burn. They're all around us. My mom's one of them. They're important, so she's with me. They all are. She gave me this gift.
I'm not gonna let anybody tell me how to use it. Is this about the recruitment tour?
I'm not going on any tour.
That's about both our pay grades, cadets.
No, it isn't.
Nice bars, General.
Yours aren't bad either, Captain Quartermain.
Thank you for the promotion.
How's your special initiative against the Camarilla shaping up?
Afraid that's need to know.
Intelligence suits you, Captain.
Intelligence.
Sterling Woodlock, what are you doing here?
Clearly not moving up in the world like you. Come on. Silver's detail now. Stop pretending like you don't keep tabs on me.
How's life?
Is it strange? This pretend situation's a mess.
It's worse than you think.
No.
See, I'm intelligence now. I told you. I'd have to kill you.
Well, then I die a happy man.
Now, what you're doing to help Tiffany is a small thing. Hey, look, I don't know what kind of trouble you've gotten yourself into, but when this is done, you feel free to stay on at the house for as long as you like.
I've imposed too much already.
Look, if you're a part of my little girl's life, then you're a part of mine too.
She'll be safe with the Dodgers. The community saved me too. Just try to remember me. Okay, thank you, Tiffany.
Yeah. Come on, Tiffany, I'll walk you out.
Would you
you mind going for a walk? Something I'd like to show you. What do you call it? I call it Morgan's sister. How do we use it against the Camarilla?
I take no pleasure in ending a witch's life, but this woman is no mere witch. Nikta Batan is a murderer. Her crimes against the citizens of the United States cannot go unanswered. With her death, we send a signal to spree cells around the world that we will hunt them, we will find them, and we will end them. She will not be burned, because even our most rank file enemy deserves better than that. With 3 strikes, Nikta Batan will meet the goddess. One for the heart, one for the head, and one for the soul. Stop! What are you doing?
General Bellwether, I do not know what this is, but do something about it.
I can't. I've never seen a witch invoke it before. This is between the two of them now. Craven, I don't want to hurt you.
You're gonna have to. Unless you want to tell everyone why we are really here.
What the fuck is going on?
Nikta is guilty of every crime she was accused of. But the world needs to know why she did what she did. Tell them. Nikta was a soldier, just like us, until the general betrayed her and tried to erase her from history. She started the spree and plunged us into 20 years of war. Witch against witch. If Nikta is executed, it's one less witch in the world. And that's just what the Camarilla wants. For us to keep killing each other while they sit back and watch. Nikta should pay for her crimes, but not like this. And she is not the only guilty one here.
General, if you don't do this, we will just carry it out ourselves.
No, General. It's there. My fellow soldiers, I am sorry I brought us to this place. Our ancient enemy has taken advantage of the conflict between us to fester and spread like an infection that threatens to kill us all. On my watch. I was worried that I was leaving you unprepared for the future, but you are more ready to face it than I ever was. Do not make the same mistakes I have. And please, never forget that we are also human. will meet the Camarilla with storm and fury. With storm and fury! With storm and fury!
Just let me get a weight down. Good?
Sometimes I get you. Sorry. Oh, she'll be fine. She's made of tougher stuff than that. Give us a room, would you, please? I saw one of the to check in with you before I went back to Washington. Thank you for taking the time to talk to the press.
Yeah, it's a big night.
Are you okay? Considering everything that's happening.
Yeah, there's no place I'd rather be. Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm just really proud of you. That's all. I love you, Ben. You're gonna do great.
Did we just change the world?
It feels like a start, doesn't it?
I guess the question is, what happens next?
Next, we start focusing on our real enemy.
Looks like your boss has finally come around to having a witch for a daughter.
Yeah. He's actually a pretty good guy for a civilian.
Sterling and silver. Oh, it's kind of cute.
It's purely coincidental.
Shouldn't we be keeping an eye on him?
He already left. And, I got the whole weekend off.
Is that a fact? And what are you planning on doing to me on your whole weekend off?
Something else.
It's our speech. It's garbled, but it sounds like something's going down. Go, I'm right behind you.
My God. Okay. That was it. That was Motherland. Looking forward to next Tuesday. Y'all take care and stay safe. Hit the like button and subscribe. Later.